Baal or Baal may or may not actually be a demon.
Dude, don't pull my tail like that. TikTok told me it was a demon. I'm sticking to that.
Yeah, but listen to this.
Can you see me?
Hello?
Can you find me?
Is anyone there?
Behind you, look.
Welcome to the Cantina podcast.
Guys, welcome to La Cantina podcast. This is your host with the most, Tony Baloney.
And this is Austin. I'm just Austin. Still. No nickname.
I don't think you're ever going to change.
Yeah, probably.
You're my wedo, though. What's up, man? Long time no see.
It's been a minute. How are you?
Dude, I'm doing great.
That's awesome.
How are you?
I've been really good.
We're
so
acting
far,
like we don't see each other every day at work.
I know we see each other every day at work.
I know, but not in this setting.
How has your day been?
You were there. Did I make you... Did your nose bleed today? Yesterday?
No, it was yesterday. Yeah, I got a nosebleed out of nowhere.
Chicken.
And two, actually. I got two nosebleeds out of nowhere.
I think it was coincidence.
I think it was. I think I just didn't drink enough water.
I don't think I pulled your hair that hard. Yeah, dude. Where are we today? You know where
We
we're at?
are in a studio,
Yeah.
an actual studio.
Yeah, shout outs to our new homie, Skylar.
Skylar, thank you so much for,
Thank you for having us,
letting
dude.
us use this space. This is great.
Yeah, I love it. He has a nice. We'll link his stuff down somewhere in the comments.
Yeah.
Because we have video today.
We do have video today.
video.
First time.
Yeah,
First time
ever. So, you guys are welcome. The reamp is better. Coming at you live.
Now, what are we talking about today, Tony?
Dude, we're talking about this demon. Not Baal, like the Baal brothers, but Baal. As in demon Baal.
Or possibly Baal. I couldn't find
I don't
the
know,
actual
dude.
pronunciation.
I saw Ball.
Yeah, so there's two spellings, Bael and Baal.
Yeah, you want to know where I got that from and this topic from?
Absolutely.
Dude, so right now on Netflix and everywhere in between, we have this movie called Leave the World Behind, right?
Okay.
In that movie, it says that there's like a lot of, what's the word called, like secret messages.
Oh, like subliminal,
Thank you,
subliminal messaging, if
Yeah,
I can
that.
English.
English, yeah. Come on, today, Junior. But yeah, the subliminal messages in that movie is like saying that this demon influenced a lot in that movie. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Because I've done a lot of research on this guy.
Yeah, I know. When I told you, you're like,
Thing, something. I mean, it's very interesting. I'm super excited to share everything I learned.
dude, it's interesting because of that movie, and I'll talk more about it later. I just want you to like know.
Okay.
That's where I
So
got
now
it
the gears
from.
are turning. I like it. Well, so I have a story today. I only have one. Only one story. For today, it is going to be a demonic love story.
What? Demons love?
Yeah,
Why are you lying, bro?
apparently.
Why are you lying?
So it's about a Catholic woman and a demon named Baal or Baal that fall in love. So that's
Is she a nun?
not that I could find. No, just a Catholic lady.
All right. Well, give it to me straight, Junior.
All right. Well, so first thing, in the New Kingdom of ancient Egypt, Baal or Baal was worshipped as the god of fertility and rains and storms, and a few other things, but I couldn't quite find what they were.
Can I insert inappropriate joke right here?
Sure.
Like fertility, like as in he sneaks into your room or what?
Yes. Anyway, he was worshipped in ancient Egypt from somewhere near 1400 BCE to 1075 BCE.
All right, dude, you gotta English that for me. What's BCE and that what you just said?
So the year 1400.
Oh, all right. Am I just not coping right now? I'm not.
Yeah. If I remember right, it's before Christ existed.
So, question before we get off topic, just real quick. What does AD mean then?
After death. That one I do know.
All right, cool.
Yeah. So, in the Bible, it talks about Baal or Baal being a demon. I have a direct quote here from a site online that talks a lot about religious things called occult.net. I think we'll list it down below as one of our sources. In the Old Testament, it talks about demons are masquerading as gods. So Baal being a god, the Christian belief was that's not right. He's a demon that's saying he's a god, so you worship a false idol, which is one of the 10 Commandments. Thou shalt not worship false idols.
I went to that part of
So for this episode, just for the sake of argument, I'm going to refer to Baal as a demon.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah,
whatever
no,
anyone
I
else's
understood,
belief is, I'm going to say he's a demon just for the purpose of the story.
You better, or we're gonna have a problem.
So, like I said earlier, Baal or Baal is spelled B-A-E-L or B-A-A-L, depending on where you go. So if you see a story with those two names, that's what it's talking about. It's the same demon.
Oh, okay. So like what, like, but because I read something about that, or I saw something about it. It's like one of the 7 kings of hell.
Yes, he's one of the 7 princes of hell.
Because there can only be one king, right?
Yeah.
That's how it works.
So Baal or Baal is a Christian demon who is said to rank as the angel Raphael when he was in heaven. So a little bit of backstory, because I'm personally not super religious, so I had to look a lot of this up. Lucifer got mad at God and then tried to start a revolution in heaven. Baal was one of the head angels at the time in charge of trying to take down God.
Oh, so he's like co-inspiring, is that?
Co-conspirator.
Yeah.
Co-conspirator.
Yeah.
Something like that. So he helped Lucifer try to take over heaven. He ranked as high as the angel Raphael. I think I said that already. My bad.
You did. Get it together.
So when he was cast out of heaven, he became the first ranking king of hell. Now, according to some accounts, it could have been Baal, which is another demon that has a lot of different stories. So I'm not going to include any because we would be here all night talking about it.
We'll get that on the next one.
I do want to do an episode about it. It's really interesting. But so Baal is believed to command 66 to 250 legions of demons.
Is that a lot?
Now, one legion is 5,000 soldiers. That's about what it equates to. Now, 66 legions, because I was not doing the math for 250, 66 legions would be 330,000 demons. That's a lot. That's a lot of bad juju right there.
Imagine that. You're just like moseying down the street and you just see like a sewer open and just...
Oh, no mames.
No mames.
No mames.
I would run.
So another interesting thing I found out is Baal or Baal is also said to have the ability to turn invisible and make men wise.
Dude, that makes sense because in that movie, you know how I told you it was connected?
Yeah.
In that movie, spoiler alert, but like, it's like, I don't know, some enemy of the U.S.
Right.
like basically like attacks the U.S. and makes, it's like what was I telling you in the car? It was like the 4 steps to like overthrow our government or whatever.
Yeah.
Where it's like, it takes away their communication and then like their travel and then their,
So everyone has to use their Lamborghinis.
Dude, it's crazy because there's a scene, and I'm sorry if I'm going to spoil it for you, but if you haven't watched it.
Pause it now. Pause the podcast. Come back to the podcast after you've watched the movie.
Yeah, what are you doing? It's like top 10. And it's all over TikTok.
It's all over TikTok.
But yeah, like there's a scene where like, you know how right now smart cars and all that stuff is a big thing?
Yeah.
So there's a scene where Tesla is like, everybody has a Tesla nowadays. Like you see it. Not everybody has a Tesla because I don't have a Tesla. I'm not making money like that.
Right.
Darn you, construction. I'm just
Tesla
kidding.
money.
Yeah, I don't have Tesla money right now. But there's a scene where like there's a bunch of Teslas like an autopilot just slamming into each other in like the freeway entrance because the family's trying to get out of there.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
there's
yeah,
a blackout.
Right.
So like they're trying to get out, but there's a bunch of just Teslas just ramming into each other right there.
Oh,
So,
I want
like-
to play bumper car with a freaking Tesla. Who doesn't want to do that?
Have you seen your left arm? I don't think you can.
Look, okay, it was one time, okay?
Duly noted, do not give Austin a snow sphere. That's for another conversation.
We'll
though.
share that story another time. All right, back on topic. No snow globes were hurt in the making of this video.
A sphere, actually. You said a sphere.
No, it's a rectangle.
Okay, sorry.
Anyway, so Bale's abilities, he can turn invisible and he can make men wise. And by wise, I mean he can teach you how to do something.
So yeah, that's the connection that I had. Because like, what if now that you said that, it really was him? Because there's like a 666 at the start of the movie on the clocks.
Okay.
So they're referencing him. Because on the poster, I'll share it now that we have a video. Somewhere right here, what I'm talking about. so you
Somewhere
guys
right
can
there,
see it. Yeah.
somewhere in this general
Whatever.
area.
You get it. You understand. But yeah, I'll share that. I thought it was interesting because when you brought that up, I was like, wait, what? Like, dude,
Yeah.
imagine.
Because I had no idea
And people
when
are-
we came up with the
Dude,
idea.
people are freaking out right now because that movie was produced by Michelle and Barack Obama. So people think that
What?
they're like sending a message. Yeah, Fred,
Like
I love-
president used to be President Obama.
Yeah,
Smoked weed in the White House, Obama.
allegedly, yes.
Allegedly.
Yeah, him.
I really hope he did.
Oh yeah.
It's just-
So that's why
just my
a lot of people are going crazy on TikTok. That's why it's trending. That's why it's like this big ordeal because they're thinking that like, oh, because everybody does it. Like maybe it's like he's giving us a secret message.
Oh.
Because think about it. Since 2020, how many movies have not came out like of apocalypse and like things happening? Just let that dive into your head for a bit.
That's
Movies from
that's a
like
good
back
point.
in the day.
That's a good point.
Movies back then, like 2019 and back. Movies were not what movies are now.
Right?
Everything is like
It's like
in that realm.
I've seen way more psychological thrillers than
Yeah.
anything,
And think
as
about
far
it.
as like Netflix and
But
stuff.
think
goes.
about this little plot twist in the making.
Okay.
The elections are coming.
Okay.
What happens every election?
An angel gets its wings.
No, something crazy always happens, Austin.
Oh,
Get it together, buddy.
look, man, you're up here. I'm down here. Okay.
I'm trying, but you're a little heavy.
I'm basically running uphill right now.
Yeah, just think about that. Like that's why people are so like intrigued, I guess,
Yeah.
because of the whole Michelle and Obama
Okay.
or Barack. Sorry,
That's really interesting. That's weird. Why
I didn't
would
tell
an
you because I wanted to see your reaction on here.
Why would a ex-president, I don't know,
Produce.
a movie to begin with? Like that's weird. I don't know.
I didn't believe it until like I told you that day when I saw it. Dude, I watched the whole entire movie except for like the last 10 minutes of it, like the like ending.
Right, the important part.
Yeah,
Right.
but it's because out of nowhere I got really tired and I fell asleep.
Well,
And I
mean,
woke up. I woke up super confused. I told you about this. I woke up super confused. I thought I was still at work for some
Tony,
reason.
it's not that hard to confuse you.
It is. Okay. Just because you like to use big words.
Zing.
Zingers. That's funny.
A story for another time.
Yeah. Anyways,
Back
back
on
on
topic.
track. Yeah.
Let's do a big old circle. Come back with me. What was I talking about again? Oh yeah.
What was that?
Look, okay. I don't know.
All right. I'm not going to stop your bubble.
So-
Go ahead.
So, what do you think the demon Baal appears as? What, like in your head, what would you say a demon shows itself as?
Well, dude, it's like the basic thing, like horns, goatee.
Cody.
Not Tom Brady, the goatee. Or LeBron.
LeBron? No.
Demon. Imagine that. Like, no, I'm a demon. Got ball in your name, buddy.
Okay. I can see it. Anyway, that is not what he appears.
No, it's
Like,
usually like
at
something
all.
like horrific, no?
From what I found, no. Which was really interesting because I thought the same thing.
Well, No, yeah, you're right, because usually they try to like persuade you. So it's gonna be like, because you know how they say Lucifer is not like this big
No,
goat thing.
no.
It's like,
Everything I researched, he's not this scary big demon being.
sorry, this is a little,
He's a good-looking guy, sandy blonde hair,
he's
blue
handsome.
eyes, normal guy. Anyway, we're getting off track again. Okay.
Sorry.
So, Baal appears as three things. Okay, a king with a hoarse voice, a cat, or a toad,
Dude, I hate cats.
or wait for it, a combination of all three.
I don't know, dude, you lost me at cats. I would be terrified.
Look, all I'm saying is if you wake up and see a human toad cat looking down at you, I might let out a fear fart on that one because
Dude, why?
like that would creep me out.
Yeah.
I mean, especially like there's a random creature just standing over you.
Like,
Like, what do you do?
What if he just does it like, hello, Austin, I come for your soul?
No, he's got a hoarse voice.
How would you do the horse voice?
I don't know. Nay?
Nay. Hello.
Anyway, a bit more about Baal before I share my story with you. Baal is also the first of 72 spirits of King Solomon. Now, King Solomon was a monarch in ancient Israel, and the 72 spirits are a list of demons captured by King Solomon that was cast into the ocean. Now, they were bound in a brass vessel. I couldn't find any pictures of what it might look like or what it could be.
Mm-hmm.
It just says brass vessel.
Mm.
So
Okay.
basically, he got sucked into a trumpet and he threw him in the water.
Oh, I think that's what I just saw on TikTok. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Trumpets are brass, by the way. Well, I think. I don't know. They're in the brass section of a band. I'm assuming they're brass.
They're gold.
Anyway, without further ado, I would love to share the story on my phone this week because I did not want to write the entire story down.
Tell them why, Austin. Tell them why you didn't want to read the story down.
I broke the hand I used to write, okay? It's not my proudest moment.
Oh, man.
Anyway,
All right, zingers are over with.
this story, which I love, by the way, is called A Love Bound by Darkness. You ready?
Take it away, Humpty Dumpty.
All right. In a quaint village, nestled between the hills, lived Avery, a beautiful yet devout Catholic woman. Every Sunday, without fail, she would attend Mass at the old stone church. Unknown to Avery, her peaceful life was being watched by an unseen entity, a demon with a cruel and fearsome reputation. His name was Baal. He was intrigued by Avery's dedication to her faith. One day, Baal manifested himself to Avery in the form of a nightmare. She woke up terrified, her entire body shaking from fear. She knew evil was stalking her. Avery turned to her faith. Seeking protection, she prayed diligently for her safety and courage to face whatever evil was lurking around her. Baal, on the other hand, was amused. By her attempts, he began to revel in her fear, thinking of it as a game of wits. His sole intention was to scare her. In the ensuing days, however, Baal found himself strangely drawn towards Avery. He began to admire her steadfastness, her strength, and her unwavering faith. Avery, too, found herself inexplicably drawn to the demon. A creature she once feared, she saw a raw, untamed, and misunderstood soul beneath the terrifying exterior. Over time, a strange connection developed between the two. Burned letters delivered messages from the demon to Avery. And through prayers, Avery sent her thoughts to Baal. They bonded despite their differences. The unforeseen bond, however, was not without its problems. Avery's love for Baal asked for changes. She wanted him to extract the evil from his nature. Baal, who loved his essence, was outraged. He believed Avery's suggestion was not an easy change, but a transformation of his identity. A demon was meant to be cruel, wasn't he? The demon wanted something in return, too. He wanted Avery to relinquish her faith and worship him instead. As per demon customs, the proposition, however, was something Avery found inconceivable. Their differences turned into heated arguments. The demon, unable to contain his demonic nature, began to scare Avery once again, this time out of anger and frustration. Avery tried to fight back. She prayed, condemned, and even cried. But Baal was relentless. His monstrous form hovered around her, bringing her nightmares to life. The demon's antics took a toll on Avery, physically and mentally. The once lively and beautiful woman was now a shell of her former self, living in constant fear of her own safety. Filled with guilt and regret, Baal distanced himself from her. What was once an amusement and fascination had turned into a situation that caused profound pain for both of them. Avery, now alone, started rebuilding her life. She sought support from her faith, her community, and walked again the path of healing. Her prayers this time were filled with forgiveness. The demon watched from the shadows and felt a pang of unfamiliar emotion. Seeing Avery find strength in her faith made him realize the grave mistake he had made. In a pitiful attempt to right his wrong, Baal tried reaching out to Avery. However, his presence only brought back the fear that had once haunted her. She pleaded for him to leave her alone. Baal understood the need for distance. What he initially took as a game had severely affected the one he had genuinely grown fond of. He apologized to Avery and receded into his realm. Over time, Avery regained her strength. Her once lost smile returned. And with it came the ability to forgive. She remembered Baal not as a demon, but as a misunderstood soul. In the silence of the night, she would often speak to the stars, her words carried by the wind. Reaching Baal, his cruel form softened as he listened to Avery's words reaching his realm. Their connection was different now, less of fear and more of understanding. Avery's understanding of Baal's nature had grown, leading to a deeper, resonant connection that echoed in their hearts. However, both Avery and Baal knew that the invisible barrier between them, the line drawn by their inherent nature and beliefs, was one they couldn't cross. The love they shared was bound by darkness. Avery lived on, her faith strengthening each day, despite the pain and fear that still lingered in her heart. She did not lose her resolve to choose love over hate, empathy over fear. Baal, in his realm, treasured Avery's words, her forgiveness. His admiration for her grew. He realized that love meant accepting the other for who they are and not what you desired them to be. Their story was a unique tale of love and acceptance, a love that blossomed in the unlikeliest of circumstances. Between an unfathomable demon, I still said that wrong, and a devoted Catholic, remained a testament to their bond. It was a whirlwind romance that died down as quickly as it had flared up, leaving in its wake a profound understanding and respect for one another. And yet, all good things must come to an end. Their paths never crossed again. In the end, what remained of their love was an echo, a whisper in the wind, a memory of love so profound that it shook the very core of their existence, and a tale that remained etched in the annals of time.
What did you just say at the very end?
Be quiet.
Dude,
I don't know if that word is annals or anals.
pretty sure it's animals.
I don't know, Tony, okay? It's
just
been a long
butchered
day.
that whole thing, dude. You did so great. I was so proud of you over here. I was like, wow.
See, here's the thing about that story. Because usually I scare stories, right? That's what this podcast is about. Scary stories, scare people, have some fun while we're doing it.
Right.
But that story was so good. I mean, I don't know what it was about it, but I connected with it in a really weird way. And I was like, I'm sharing that story. I don't care if it's scary or not.
Oh, dude, it was good. It just made me think about, what do you think Lucifer was saying all of it? Like when all that was happening, he's like, dumbass.
Bad ball, bad shit.
Yeah. That's crazy though, like for that to like, wow. Speechless.
Yeah. And, just a really sweet story that after researching this and learning that he used to be worshipped as a god, I thought that was a good mix between him being a demon, but he's not that bad.
But he's still a demon.
But he's still a demon. But
He was still
he found
fucking
love. But that wasn't a good idea. He should probably just stick to
torturing people.
torturing people. I don't know.
I don't know.
Do you know what demons do on a daily basis? Because I don't.
Well, I mean, no, I don't. But there's a certain someone.
Anyway, any questions, comments, concerns? What are you thinking? What do you think about the story?
I thought it was really good, to be honest. Like, it just kept you entertained, you know? It just kept you there. It was just really crazy that it's like, it started off with him, like,
I know
wanna
that's
fuck
so
your shit
hard
up.
to imagine.
Yeah, like,
Right?
I'm gonna mess you up. And, like, it's kind of like a toxic trait. Let me get into this real quick.
There's the red flag over here.
Yeah. Like, hey, like, you know, like, I'm not advising this, but
Don't
sometimes
go
when
looking for a demon to fall in love with, okay? That's not
No.
what we're doing here.
don't be toxic. That's all it was. It's like, hey, I'm gonna go mess with you. Then I'm gonna catch feelings for you. He ended up getting the short end of the stick because she just moved on. You know what I mean?
I don't know why I snapped.
I don't know, dude.
No,
That's a crazy story.
right? Because at first I was like, oh, this movie Tony's telling me about is about this demon. You know, it's gonna be scary. It's gonna be this crazy
Well,
stuff.
it's so allegedly.
Allegedly, it has something to do with this demon. But you know,
It's because how you were saying, like, you know, how you said that he influences people.
that was my biggest thing. That was my catch
Mm-hmm.
of all of this is he can teach you how to take stuff over.
Dude, imagine being the guy that, like, he taught to, like, say, like, he, like, to do all this stuff.
You needed
They interview him after that, like, so how did you learn all this?
magic,
Just had a demon in my ear, bro. I would not trust that guy.
right? Like
I'd be like,
I would be a little confused.
are you sure?
A demon, right?
Like, say, what? Dude, I don't know. That's crazy.
Yeah,
To
yeah.
watch that movie.
Also, I want to talk about the stuff that's been going on in my house. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I got something for you, though. Because you know how I told you I've been doing the flex?
Yeah.
Dude, I'll let you go first, though.
Okay, I know it doesn't go along with the subject today, but I was researching for an episode, and there was this poem that you're supposed to like not read out loud,
But guess what?
but it had the warning after the story. And for anyone that doesn't know, I'm not really a big believer in ghosts. Like, I think it's possible. I just haven't seen anything, so I don't, you know, it could be out there, but who knows? One of those people, I guess. But so I read this poem out loud, and the warning came at the end: do not read this poem out loud. And some weird stuff has been happening at my house, like right after I read this poem.
What?
Okay, so you know, I've got my kids' pictures hung up in our hallway, right? So we've got our living room, goes into a hallway, kids' room, my room in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, air's off. We've never had an issue with these pictures blowing, like having wind on them. There's no vents in the hallway right there. But randomly, they all just like started rippling, like they were getting air and started blowing up. And I was confused because I didn't feel any wind.
Mm-hmm.
And there's stuff that's been sitting on our wall for, I think, 3 years. We've lived in this house for 3 years that just randomly fell off the wall. And there was like stuff getting put around. There's stuff getting put around the house that I didn't even know I had.
What?
Yeah, dude, my daughter has this like cat head, right? It's like a little plushie.
Why? Oh, I was gonna say, why?
So I didn't know she had it, but my wife swears up and down that she only had one of these things, and all of a sudden she's got two. Now, the thing about my daughter is she's 4 years old. We don't really let her outside by herself yet or anything. So if she
She's-
would have got something, we
Yeah.
would have seen it.
She's really shy too. I tried saying
She's
hi to
pretty
her
shy.
today.
She's pretty shy. I don't know, man. She's a firecracker.
No, she was not having it with me today. Well, hey, Brinley. She's like, she hid.
She doesn't want to get robbed.
I'm not gonna rob your kid, dude. I'll rob you.
No. I taught her that.
Oh, dude, that's crazy.
Because every time she has candy, I'm like, I'll take that.
Your poor kid, dude. Bet you they hate you on Halloween night.
Well, I gotta eat their candy to make sure there's nothing bad in it. How else am I gonna know?
That's true. That's true,
See? Logic.
dude. So,
Now, what was yours?
dude, it involves cats.
Belle, where are you? We need a cat.
No, dude, it was weird because I was doing deliveries, right, for Amazon.
Okay.
Because I started doing that on the side,
Right.
and just with the holidays and stuff like that. But there's been like some sketchy stuff that's happened to me because I do them late. Like,
Late. How late are we talking? Because my bedtime's like 8 o'clock.
no, like 10,
10?
10,
Ooh.
11.
Yeah, that's pretty late. Okay.
Dude, and like there's, you know how I hate cats? Like, with a passion.
We're all aware.
Okay. Just letting you know. Just throwing it back out there. But I went to deliver this package at this house. Didn't see a cat anywhere, dude. Like, nowhere.
Right.
Dude, I like leave the package there and like I'm taking the picture or whatever, and then I turn around. Dude, right then and there, this cat's just there. But it's doing that like puppy thing.
Oh,
And I was like,
that creeped you out, really? Most people would be like,
that's what
"Oh."
happened after, dude. Like after like it just kind of stayed and it like followed me like this. I was so confused. I didn't know whether to like kick it, but they had a Ring camera, so I couldn't really do that.
Whoa.
I was about to
No,
punt it.
no. Okay.
Wasn't going to. I thought about it.
You
okay?
don't, you give loves to the fur babies.
No, not that one. It was black too. That's the thing,
There's nothing wrong with black cats.
dude. I don't know, but it did that, and I was just like, like I just kind of like slowly creeped away,
Okay.
and as soon as like I got like probably 2 feet away from it, dude, it just started like doing that little thing that they do, like they want to go towards you, but they don't know.
Okay.
Dude, I booked it. I booked it.
All I can see is, hello, human, can you pet me? And Tony's like,
Dude, no. There's weird stuff that happens when you're out there.
right? I mean, you see a cat that's friendly and wants you to pet it, and you take off running.
No. Can't have that. Mm-mm. No.
Man, you just gotta open your heart a little bit.
No, dude, I just,
We love the fur babies.
you can. I'll just,
I have 2 cats that love me dearly.
no, dude, no. I have a story for you, though.
Okay, let's hear it.
It's about, what is it? Which one was it? I have a bunch, dude. Like, I've been saving so much, I don't know where to start. You know what I mean?
Start at usually the beginning.
No shit, Sherlock.
Look, I'm just making sure you know, buddy.
No, dude. I lost it. You just ruined it.
Well,
Way to go. How do you feel about that?
now I want to circle back because we're getting so off topic that I'm pretty sure you don't even know what the topic is for today.
No, it's Demon Ball. Demons. Dude, come on. Give me some credit here.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
All right, credit where credit's due.
Thank you.
To me.
Oh, all right.
Oh, reversing, buddy. Anyway, so let's say this movie is a real thing. What are you going to do if you're driving? Like, you get the Tesla money, you buy a Tesla, you're driving down, and all of a sudden it just takes a beeline to the freaking Tesla next to it, and all of a sudden you're sitting in their passenger seat.
What?
What are you going to do? Like, you're driving your Tesla, and all of a sudden it just
All
goes,
right. Let me stop you there. How long have you known me?
long enough.
To know what?
You would buy a Tesla. Don't lie to me.
No, if I had Tesla money, dude, I wouldn't buy a Tesla. How much are
Don't
Teslas
lie
going for?
to me.
How much are they going for right now?
Actually, I don't think they're like super expensive for like the base models. Yeah.
But no.
But that's not the question. What are you gonna do if you're driving a Tesla and all of a sudden it just beelines for another Tesla? Like EMP, boom, everything goes out, and your Tesla's like, bye.
I'm dead, dude. What can I do? Can't do anything.
This is why we wear seatbelts, Tony.
This is why we serve. No, I can't wear seatbelts.
No, like what do you do? What's your apocalyptic scenario like plan? Like apocalypse happens, what are you doing?
Calling you.
Why would you call me?
I don't know. I figured you'd have a plan.
Look, you know what I tell like all my friends and stuff?
Mm.
So when we were in high school, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, dude, if a zombie apocalypse happens, I'm gonna be like running to a military base, and I'm gonna be getting all the guns." You know what I told them? In the event of a zombie apocalypse, I'm probably going to be a zombie. Heck, I'll probably be patient 0. So if you run to me, you're going to be patient numero 2.
This guy. No, that's not true. That is not true.
No.
Oh, I do have a story
See-
for you. I remembered it now.
Most people, though, they're like, oh, I'm going to run up in the mountains. So is everybody else. Isn't that like the issue? Why would you run up to the mountains?
I really don't know what I would do. I haven't thought that far.
Oh, I know exactly what I would do. You ready for this? Make a ball with my body, lay on the ground in said ball, cry until I fart or sleep. Look, man, I'm really tired. This should be an energy drink.
Should have been. Dude, no, there's been, because you were saying about that demon stuff, right? To go back to that.
Right.
Dude, you remember how the other day I was telling you, you kind of spooked me a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
So I was watching that movie, remember? And I told you that I got up so confused and my wife had left.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and she was like, I went to the room and she was like there with the baby. And so like, she told me something. She told me what I heard. This is what I heard. I heard, go fill up the truck with rocks. Yeah.
Tony's out there. 1 rock, 2 rock, 3 rock.
No,
4.
well, because you know how we do construction, right? With the loader and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So like, I was like, why? Like,
Why would
I looked at
fill
her,
up the
dude.
truck? I gotta go all the way to work to fill the truck with gravel. Are you
this
serious?
is what I'm telling you. Like, I looked at her and I was like, what are you talking about? Like, fill up a truck. So I left to the living room
Uh-huh.
and I was like, maybe she told me to clean the living room.
Okay.
So I'm cleaning the living room, like half asleep, half awake, I think.
Right.
And I go back to my room and she's like, where are the bottles? And I'm like, what bottles? What are you talking about? You just told me to go fill up a truck.
Uh-huh.
She's like, what are you talking about? Dude, super confused because, like, I don't know. I was just thinking about that movie too much. Way too much.
See, that's my biggest
Confusion,
thing. Like,
bro.
what are you gonna do? What if that happens? There's nothing you can do.
No.
Like, we're so reliant on everything as far as technology goes now, you'd be screwed.
Dude, I don't know. I don't really know.
ugh.
I don't know what I would do with all that.
No bueno.
I just hope that it doesn't happen. It's just a movie.
Yes. Now, the one thing I wanted to talk about that I was kind of nervous to talk about, but I actually couldn't find anything about it. So you know how you can like summon demons sometimes? Like you can do rituals to summon demons and things?
Here we go.
I tried to look up like how you would do that with Baal, but I couldn't find anything.
I was going to ask, like, bring that up. Do you really think you can? Well, okay. You remember how I told you to watch that movie Hereditary? The one that
Yeah.
was filmed here?
Yeah.
So they summon one of the princesses.
Princes?
Yes.
Okay.
One of I forgot the dude's name, but they summoned one dude. So I'm like, wonder what category he's in.
Right? I mean,
But I don't think you can summon like every demon.
I'm not like a huge believer in that, but I think it's in the realm of possibility.
Yeah, I wouldn't
that
doubt
you
it.
can do that. No, I mean, even if I found out how to do it, I don't think I would share it on the podcast. We'd have people sending us
Say,
videos.
hey.
Check this out.
The title of the podcast is gonna be like, all right, how to summon a demon 101 with Austin.
Austin's Demon Summoning Class 101.
Dude, no, I could not do that. But
Welcome to Baal Summoning, everybody. It's great to have you here.
you summon the Ball Brothers instead. This guy. No, but I just want to say thank you to everybody for being patient.
Absolutely. And, we've been saying, please share your stories. We'd love to hear personal stories and things like that. And we realized that we did not give you guys our emails or socials, things like that, a way to input said stories. So we do want to give you our email real quick.
It is lacantinapodcast23@gmail.com.
Yes. So for anybody who needs it twice, it is La Cantina Podcast, spelled
23.
exactly like the show,
Yeah.
23@gmail.com.
Mm-hmm. And then we're on Instagram. Same thing, La Cantina Podcast. I got to double check real quick. Sorry. La Cantina Podcast 20. Nope. La Cantina Podcast _.
And yeah, like I always say, I'd love to hear your guys' story, true or not. I mean, if you have a story that's one that came from your mind, I'd love to share it.
Yeah, we do plan on getting more people on the podcast. Like today, where we're at, probably gonna see more of this.
Yeah,
We gotta. I like it, dude.
I like it. I like it a lot.
What do you guys think about this? Look at how Skylar has this place.
Right?
Beautiful.
Which camera do I look at? Share in the. I don't know.
Anyways.
Give a comment about what you think. I think it's pretty nice.
Yeah, I got some more
One
stuff.
of
I
these
still have my uncle. Speaking of demons, dude, his story would be crazy.
That would be pretty crazy.
Because I'm just gonna give you guys a little tease here. He may or may not have gotten possessed at one point.
That would be a good lead in for an episode idea I have. But anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think this is a good time to
Wrap it up. Yeah, a little
Put a bow on it.
short.
Merry Christmas.
Oh yeah, Merry Christmas. I had a Christmas sweater on.
We missed that bit.
Yeah, I had a Christmas sweater on because I was like, oh, I'm gonna keep this Christmas vibes, but it jingled too much, so I took
The
it off.
jingle was jangling
I
way
didn't-
too much.
I didn't want Jake from State Farm to come in. jingle.
From State Farm.
Do the jingle, do the jingle. Jingle. But anyways,
Anyway,
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
yes, Happy New Year to everybody.
Yeah, I'll see you next year.
See
No, just kidding.
see you next week.
See you guys next week. Yeah, for sure. We're back on track. Like I said, we're gonna be available on Apple. We're available on Spotify.
Yeah. Obviously, you guys know that if you're listening to it.
Yeah, no doubt. But it's gonna be on TikTok. That's what I'm saying.
You doing okay, buddy?
No, I'm not. But the last part, my brain just kind of took a little fart.
Okay, we're in the middle of saying goodbye.
Yeah, I know that part, dude.
All right.
Think I'm getting Alzheimer's?
Probably. Anyway, goodbye to everybody.
This has been your host with the most, Tony Baloney.
And I'm still just Austin.
Little weddle. Anyways, say bye, Austin.
Bye.